Admit it, you've seen every episode of NCIS and its spin-offs, and if you're anything like us, you're convinced you can be a special agent. The show's been entertaining us since 2003 with its nail-biting plots and unbelievable characters played by a talented cast that is handsomely compensated for their acting chops. How much so? Here's a look at the main cast and just how much they're worth according to CelebrityNetWorth.com. Also, before you go any further, there is a spoiler alert or two in here. NCIS fans may know Emily Wickersham as Ellie Bishop, but the actress has a few other TV characters on her resume. Some of her most notable are Rhiannon from The Sopranos. She's also been in a few movies, including Definitely Maybe and I Am Number 4. For her acting range, Emily is worth 6 million big ones. Chilean-American actress Cote de Pablo is also worth $6 million. She's most famous for her role as Israeli agent Ziva David in NCIS, but you may recognize her from some other shows, including All My Children. Cote actually got her start in entertainment fairly early on as a teen when she was the co-host of Control, a Univision show with Carlos Ponce. She also appeared in The Street and The Jury. As a cast member of NCIS, Celebrity Net Worth reports she makes $120,000 per episode. Next up is Sasha Alexander, who's also worth $6 million. She was only on the show for 2 seasons before her character was killed off in the season finale. Sasha went on to star for 7 seasons of Rizzoli and Isles. She's also had minor roles in several hit shows, including Dawson's Creek, Friends, and House. Sean Murray, who plays Special Agent Timothy McGee, has $8 million to his name. The Australian-American actor has been gainfully employed since his teenage years in the 1990s. Sean actually appeared in a few episodes of JAG before becoming a star on its spin-off NCIS. You might also remember him from Hocus Pocus when he was a wee little lad. Before he was the lovable ducky on NCIS, David McCallum played a Russian agent in the 1960s television series The Man from U.N.C.L.E., a role that launched him to fame. He, like Sean Murray, also appeared on JAG, as well as shows like Sex and the City and Law & Order. Maria Bello is a relative newcomer to the NCIS family as Jack Sloan, but she's no stranger to acting. And while she did have recurring roles on ER and Law & Order SVU, Maria has big-time credentials on the big screen. She was in Coyote Ugly and received Golden Globe nominations for her work in The Cooler and A History of Violence. Her compensation for all these magnificent roles, $12 million. From Fez in That 70s Show to Nick Torres on NCIS, Wilmer Valderrama has a soft spot in our hearts. In between his portrayal of these two characters, Wilmer appears in a slew of shows from Royal Pain to Grey's Anatomy. Throughout his career, Wilmer has made $20 million. Pauley Perrette, worth $22 million, was synonymous with her NCIS character Abby Shudo from 2003 to 2018, where she earned $200,000 per episode. Her character was one of the few that originated in JAG before NCIS. In addition to acting, Pauley has received producer credit for her work on the TV series Broke, the documentary An Act of Love, and more. She's also a poet and the lead singer of the band Lowball. Coming in at number 2 is Michael Weatherly, who reportedly made, get this, $250,000 per episode in his last few seasons of NCIS. Throughout his career, he's amassed a cool $45 million. Michael first became a star on the small screen in 1992 when he portrayed Cooper Alden on the ABC soap opera Loving. Since then, he's landed acting gigs on Bull, Dark Angel, and so much more. And last but certainly not least, you guessed it, is NCIS Special Agent Stan Burley himself, Joel Gresh. Okay, I'm just kidding. Of course, Mark Harmon is the show's richest cast member, worth $100 million. He earns $525,000 per episode, and Celebrity Net Worth reports that with his producer credits and syndication, he makes $20 million a year. Mark has been acting steadily since the 1970s with some notable roles in Reasonable Doubts and The West Wing. He also started a production company called Wings Production to make NCIS New Orleans. So there you have it, NCIS ranked by net worth. Sorry for the spoilers and no offense to Joel Gresh, you're an amazing actor, and how many episodes do we have to watch to get an honorary NCIS badge? Let us know your thoughts about the cast on Facebook and Twitter.